What's up, print fam? Welcome back to the print shop. Quick shout out to firesprints.com. First sponsor of today's episode. We got Taylor behind the camera today. I thought it would be good to show you how I laminate, because typically I'm not doing full rolls. This one is a longer print. It's like 15 feet long, so we did put it on the core just to make it easier. But I thought I would show you how I run the laminator. So first thing first, set this down, because the old job is still on the laminator. So all we're going to do is we're going to twist off the side here so we can hold this out, and we're going to take this tube off. Put it back in and move this tube to the other side. Probably, theoretically, I could just move the whole spindle, but this is just how I've been doing it. So that's how I'm gonna keep it. So now that we got a blank tube on this side, we're gonna take the actual job and so, same thing. Slide it on the core. Now, if you look here on the spindle, it's got measurements, and you can see that our actual laminate is lined up very poorly here, but it should be about 27.5 inches. So I want to make sure the edge of my media is 27.5 inches, and this is honestly the hardest part, getting it lined up as close as possible. But I also have some give in the media, so it's not terrible. You can see here I still have the laminate loaded, and so all I'm going to do is pull the job up and check to see how I am, and you can see that the alignment of the laminate is straight. You gotta look at the laminate, Taylor. Laminate is straight, even though this bottom one is off. So at this point, I'll turn the machine on. Just the switch in the back. We've got the foot pedal that enables the inching mode, and I usually smush my fingers. Why is it not going forward? It is not working. Get under there. So now that it's grabbed, I get my excess stuff out of the way. I want to feed it through so that it will get to the take-up side. So feed it through a little bit. Now we're going to come the other side of the machine, and we want to make sure it goes above this bar. And I keep tape here on the laminator. So just take a single piece of tape, hook it in the middle, and then these are the slitters that you loosen so that they can come down. I don't want to engage them just yet because the graphic itself is not coming through. But now that I'm all set up on the front side, I'm going to turn it to continuous mode so that it just starts going forward. So it's going to start wrapping itself up. I can see here and I'm firing up on the edge over here, firing up over here, tighten these back up, and so it's slitting right here inside the two registration dials. You can speed it up, make it go faster, but at this point we're just going to wait for it to do its like I said, 15 feet. So we're gonna come to the front of the machine, because when it gets closer to the end of the roll, I need to turn it back to inching mode, because I don't want it to just run all the way through, because then the laminate will stick to the other roll and it will have more problems. So it's finished with the first job. It's moving to the second job. So hopefully I don't cut off the registration marks. We're safe. So now it's done. So we're gonna move it to inching mode so that it's stopped. We're gonna come around to the other side, and we can see we've got plenty of room that we can cut. So we're gonna stop now. Well, normally I would cut it, but my razor blade's missing. Taylor. Razor blade, we just come right here and slit it, making sure we do not cut into the I don't remember what they're called, press feet. You do not want to spin this, because if you spin this, it's going to cause the front wheel to turn. So you can see, if you want to get in on this, if you watch this while I spin, it's going to move forward. So we don't want to actually spin the take up. We just want to get our cutting knives out of the way so we don't cut ourselves. We can see that we've got some excess, so we're just going to finish the cut. And we'll take this off, move it to the cutter, and we're done. So, did it make sense, Taylor? No, you gotta answer in the video. Don't stop that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. But again, thank Firesprint for sponsoring today's episode. If you don't have a laminator, or don't want to laminate, or don't want to do this yourself, Firesprint is a great wholesale partner to do this for you. Lots of yard signs, stickers, banners, all sorts of stuff. You can find cheaper people, but that's to be said everywhere. But I have not found anyone that beats their yard sign prices. So make sure you check them out. You can save 10% off your first order, the link down below. I love Firesprint. I've used them since before they sponsored the channel. So thank you, Firesprint. Thank you, Cameron, for editing the video. Thank you, Taylor, for being insubordinate. And we'll catch you in the next one. Print fam.
Check out Firesprint.
Taylor's insubordinate. Thanks, Print fam. We're not cousins.
No. People think we are.
Spencer thinks we are. Hey guys, did you think we were cousins?
What?
Did you think we were cousins?
What?
Did you think we were cousins?
I thought you were related somehow.
See, people think we're related.
I thought he was like your nephew or something when you first came in.
Nephew,
Nope.
cousins.
I know now, but
Not even related.
Bye, Print fam.